Hi, welcome back to Tap Game Show, where we'll be taking on North Texas at a conference game. I do have one conference game after this left to wrap up the conference title. Let's see if we can make that happen. North Texas in-state battle here.
We're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash and on to be a sensational game. It's the UTEP Miners and the North Texas Mean Green. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. And the Miners ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line.
I saw that. You absolutely smoked it. It's the first time you've done that.
He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of his passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
There we go. TikTok it up. Just kidding. What'd you end up using?
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Back to pass. Makes a catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about
No, not
3 more
TikTok.
on that
Hilarious.
one. North Texas will have to punt it away.
Yeah, no, I think the 3-3-5 is pretty good. I run that one of my blitzes that works pretty good as that.
For this offense, like we know we're on the 2-game skid, but we're not that far away from being 2-0 or being more competitive, and so they wanted to start fast. So going 3 and out, man, you can feel it. Just takes a little bit of the life out of this squad. This defense is going to have to come out, set the tone early for them.
So UTEP's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed.
Yeah, I play a lot of 14-5 also.
No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you. and the other defense knows that, really curious.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes.
That was dumb.
To the 41.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
The Miners will call on their punt team. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Going with the counter play here. And they're able to make the tackle.
I thought about changing my playbook for next year just because I use the offense so much. I'd like some more. I have a good fullback. I'd like to incorporate him.
Intercept, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. With the catch, it's Wolf. Perhaps a touchdown.
I use UCF's playbook. I won like 3 titles with them last year, 4 titles, yeah, whatever, 6 years. So I know it can work. But I feel like I find myself calling the same play too much. They're like same, I don't know, cadence, I guess.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way
also
out to
struggling
the left,
so much with UCF on questioning everything.
Right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell
Lost
the
again
speed,
today.
the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They want to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, UTEP! And they strike first. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
I don't. I hate 6, and there's no 6.5. So you go back to 6.
The coverage team maintained his discipline. Not much doing on that return. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. Then love.
Yeah, but look how many plays we run. It's all about how many plays we run. I don't care how many more. Yeah, but look at our yards per play and stuff.
The sure hands. It's Martin. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
North Texas will have to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. He's got great speed. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got his man.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, fine.
Yeah, I mean, we're also
zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man.
fucking chucking it. I don't know. I'm always going to be top offense, shitty defense, pretty much how the game's going to go for me. I throw a ton of picks, so I'm going to have more yards, too. Because I end up running 2 fucking back-to-back offensive drives a bunch of times.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Throwing right. A strike downfield. It's a seam walk. And he scores! Touchdown, UTEP!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Appreciate that.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He gets across the 20.
It's actually my less explosive with the 2 players out of that play. I run different formation with Wolf. He's really good at it.
Burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man down the middle. There he goes.
Anything under 2 a game, I'm happy. Playing
such a good 29. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. The give from the gun. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They send the tight end in motion.
Half of those are my 2 games against you guys, and then the one I lost to the computer.
They'll ride the hot hand, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass on. He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at
he's got 2 running backs up
there. Even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the 2nd half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite him.
Let's see what he can do with it. Couldn't get away from that.
I mean, if you want to try 6, I guess it's fine. All my wear and tear, I don't know.
Ready to go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Steps away. He'll try to do it and breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds.
I'll be honest, I'm just speed it up and get my same amount of plays in.
Really nice pick up there. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Fires to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Miners come to the line. This situation might see a shot play. On his feet at the 40. There's some room. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Working that left side now. And he cruises his way to the
much
house.
better than that.
Touchdown, Miners. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive.
Like, I don't think throwing 8 and 10 passes in a quarter is out of control.
That's why they're a top 10 offense.
These seasons throwing 50 and 60 times a game. And then if we do take a minute off, it's going to have been like, I don't know, 6 and 8. I like the 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Savage. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Flips it out to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. North Texas in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away.
Yeah, 7 definitely feels right for like the game itself.
Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what...
It's a running room. The 10. Touchdown, UTEP. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Savage. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Offense working from the pistol. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Snags it, and there's running room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Nice move to keep running. There's a crease. Got enough space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Big Green.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out there. When things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throws it deep. Caught at the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Miners have this offense rolling. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Already got a hand on it. It's blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He's going to let it go. Makes a grab right down the middle. Finds a seam. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. North Texas in the hurry-up. They're going to run it. Breaks the tackle. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver.
It was the linebacker.
10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third.
Thought he was going to knock him back out of bounds.
Defense has got to do a better job of crowding this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, down on the UTEP sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can't count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He wants to take the top off. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking downfield on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day.
Have to get better at checking down and running back on that play.
Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Quick completion on the out route. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wideout. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throws for the tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They've got the screen set up. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen.
Maybe a crease. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They'll stop him short of the 1st down. It brings up 4th, but the defense doesn't have any timeouts and can't stop the clock. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. Let's get things popping with Maryland taking on the number 3 team, the Michigan Wolverines.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the 3rd quarter and get a stop on 3rd, that should really help their confidence.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a...
Could be an alley. He works his way inside the 30 down to
60 with an all-time terrible attempt.
North Texas in the hurry-up.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Handoff from the gun. Fighting off the defender. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Road.
Guys, down on the UTEP sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score.
Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They get to him as he throws. He makes a catch. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to throw it. And they can't make the connection on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Keeps it on the option. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. North Texas doing business from the red zone. They'll move the tight end. Quick release by the QB. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's third and goal. He's looking to pass. Setting up the screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
And I like when offenses understand, man, when I get down here in this part of the field really shrinks in the red zone. Get the ball to your playmaker, and sometimes he'll make things happen. And he did there. Got a nice gain, didn't get in the end zone. Now your decision. What do you want to do on fourth down?
Wideout trying to get it in. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Here's a little room there. Brought down at the 12-yard line. That's a first down and maybe the start of a long drive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run to the right. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Crosses the 45. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. And the Miners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Makes the grab.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Throws to the wideout. That pass is intercepted, but he's out of bounds, so it'll go down as an incompletion and a stroke of good luck for the quarterback. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Wall. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Miners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Off the play fake on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
He's all the way down to the 3. electric run has them set up. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Skips away from pressure. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Miners. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Connection to the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. North Texas in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
The mean green with a ton of green to cover here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. North Texas will come to the line with wants to throw it again. Touchdown, North Texas. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in, it's Wolf. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Makes it past the marker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jennings.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Wants to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. North Texas in the hurry-up.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires to the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? It's complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Wants to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And they'll take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run.
Impressive. Favorite. I'll take it now. See if I have to win the conference. It's a question. I do not. I'm the conference champion. I beat both New Mexico and Northern Illinois, so even a loss. You're ranked. Number 20, Kansas. Look at that. Look at that. Awards. You're number 20. We're going to talk about that first. He's number 6. What bullshit is this? Not ranked number 20. '24th in the media. I'm what's that, 26, 27, 28. I'm 29. Maybe if I win this one, I'll be in top 25. You're only 25th in the coaches. We have no love in the coaches school. Fucking votes. It's 11th with the freshman. It's pretty good. That dude's can ball on. Second, Bednarik. 11. Second, and Thirsty. 4th in the Jim Thorpe Award. Now I can maybe pull it off with a good game. Walker, he's 1st and 6th. Jesus. And 3rd. 4th on the Ncaa day. So it's fucking stats. It's too bad. Catches. Sorry. Back. Player of the week. Going. Bitch. Down dog. Buddy. This is not going well for any of us. He's 114. I'm 131 and 136. So you almost have as many as you have last year. Saving up all my things after I win the conference. Alright, too late. On that right now. Five in the morning. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the next one. I gotta do some laundry here in a second, but then yes. Then I got the handheld deal. I don't know if I want to play my bowl game on it. We gotta wait till Tuesday if the Wi-Fi is really good. That's it. And if I'm really drunk. So you guys will be able to advance. And so I'll play. You'll be able to advance probably the conference championship games or whatever. I'll be able to do pregame from the handle. Doesn't look like you're making the conference title game. So you won't be playing that. He will be. I think he'll play Temple or so. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit.